Welcome back, everyone. Ryan here with another episode on the channel here of Kickin' Flippin'. Today we're going to talk about several things. In the last episode we were talking about, or I was talking about the city business license, reseller certificate, and kind of how all that works. I did shave, by the way, a little shorter now. Anyhow, so the letters came in the mail. You go on the website and you go to the certain link, not linked. And then you type in your letter number, sign up to be an administrator. Once you're an administrator for that account, you get your city business license, and then you can get your reseller's certificate. And I was able to print it out and get the number. Take that number. I was able to use the number to set up an account on, it's called 888 Lots. That's where we're looking to identify a lot to buy. So we looked on there and we found several that we'd like. Created an account on there. Put in the reseller certificate number. Everything's good to go. Waiting for my account to get set up. Once they verify my account, then we can actually purchase a lot, and we'll get it delivered here, and I'll unbox everything and kind of start going through the process of, okay, now that I actually have everything, because I set up an eBay account, but there's different levels of stores you can get, and I didn't want to pick one until I actually am ready to start listing items on there. Just, I don't want to pay for something that I'm not able to even use yet. So once I do that, once we get our product, then we'll set up the site on eBay. We're going to go with the cheap option of the stores, like, I don't know, $8 a month or something like that. It's very inexpensive. And then we'll just go through the process of figuring out how to list items on there and taking pictures and, just all that stuff that we don't really know about, or I don't really know about. Like I said, he's in another state, so right now I'm running the show, but he has a lot of good input. We're trying to identify several different sources for products, because that's obviously the most important thing. If you don't have any products, nothing else matters. So we're looking to do that. So once we get everything, all here and set up, we can kind of go through the next steps. So that's what's going to be next for us is, like I said, as soon as I get that confirmation, and I'm waiting for it, I keep checking the account on there. I keep checking my email, because I'm hoping it'll happen pretty quickly. It is New Year's Eve. It's a nice day outside, actually, for being December 31st. So happy New Year's Eve. I got to get this video out because we have people coming over, so I need to do some extra cleaning around the house. The house is always pretty much in order. I don't like messy things. So everything's pretty organized anyways, but always you want to do some extra cleaning, right, when people are coming over. So for this business, though, we're going to, I ordered some more boxes on USPS, because that's kind of the biggest thing is, okay, let's say I have an item and it's like, what box is this going to go in? Or is it going to go in an envelope, and priority and first class and just all those different prices? I don't understand all that stuff, and there's a lot to it. I watch a lot of shed flips. Old Lonnie, he's really good with that stuff. He did say he's going to be doing a shipping video, just 100% dedicated to shipping here soon. So I need to check in and see if he's done one yet, because I definitely will watch it. The Facebook group I'm in, I've been kind of reading some things, trying to learn. But for me, the biggest thing is when I go into eBay and I, let's say I have a package of pencils. What box is that going to go in? Can it go in a little, padded envelope and go first class or priority? What's the best? I know weight comes into play. If it's under a certain amount of ounces, like 16, I think it is. If it's over, or I've also heard Lonnie talk about if it's 4 ounces or under, you can do a certain thing. And there's just so many things, obviously, depending on the size of it. I mean, if it's something huge that's really light, then that's going to obviously affect it. But I'm talking like a smaller package. There's just so many variables in shipping that it's kind of intimidating, and I'm sure everyone feels that way when they first start out. But for me, that's the biggest thing. I don't want to screw up on shipping because you can lose a lot of money. It's one thing to make a mistake a few times and cost yourself $5, but to really just blow it time and time again, it's not what we're looking to do. So anyhow, I can see that's going to be one of the biggest challenges. I think figuring out pricing and listing things on eBay, like that's in the beginning not really going to cost you money. I mean, if you're not pricing things right over time or having a nice listing on eBay over time, it's going to definitely affect your business. But in the beginning, that's not gonna screw you up. Like I said, I used to be a real estate agent for 15 years, so I know how to compare things online and price things. Obviously, eBay's different, but like let's say I have an item and I'm finding comps between $10 and $20. Well, I'm not gonna list it at 35, obviously. So that part is pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, as you get better and better, you're able to price things better and better. But I think the big hang up is going to be shipping right now. So I'm really hoping that I can learn that, hoping to see some good videos or get some good feedback. I'm going to ask some questions on that Facebook group, and I'm going to find out, hey, what kind of boxes do you guys have? When you first started listing stuff, and it's asking for the dimensions of a product, how did you figure that out without knowing exactly what box it was going to be in? I do have the scale. The scale in the label printer did come, so we have that. I was messing around with that, just weighing different things, making sure it works. It's, it registers all the way down to 0.01 ounces, all the way up to like 100 pounds or something crazy. So the weight won't be an issue. I know that a box and some packing is going to add a few more, ounces. So I can just round up on that, I guess, if it asks. I think it asks dimensions of the box and then the weight of the box. Yeah, if I remember that right. So I can just input that stuff in there. I can actually, scale up on the weight. That's not the issue. I'm more worried about dimensions of a box and not knowing. So if some of you out there watching this know, like I said, feel free to leave me a comment at any time. And maybe you've made a video or know of a video. Let me know. I'd appreciate it, because that's, like I said, that's one of my biggest concerns. It's just shipping. So the next steps are to, like I said, get that confirmation email from 888 Lots, identify and order some product on there. And then wait for it to come. Once it comes, I'll unbox it and go through everything, see the condition of it. Everything on there says it's new in box. But I mean, I don't know. I've heard good things about 888 Lots. I've watched unboxing videos of it. So I think it'll be good. I don't think there'll be any issues. But go through everything. I have ideas for spreadsheets of how I'm gonna identify everything. You can download the manifest, so I'll download the manifest and then just kind of cross-reference, check things off as they come in. I'll do a bit of receiving, and then I have my own spreadsheet that I'm going to track things. Rather than rewrite the whole description, I'm just going to use item numbers. So if item 1 was pink pearl erasers, then on my new spreadsheet I'll just say the item number is 1. I don't need to list the description, what we paid for it, when we got it, how much we're listing it for, the list date, how much it sells for, the sell date. That way we know how long things are taking to sell, where it's going to ship to, what that shipping cost was. I like to keep track of all that stuff so that I can have a quick, easy reference. Then I'll have another spreadsheet. So like the lots we're looking at. Jeez, I just spit a little bit there. That was weird. The lots we're looking at, they're like 3 and 4 boxes. So what I'll do is I'll have a main spreadsheet that'll say, okay, we bought, let's say lot 1, let's say we bought it today. We bought lot 1 today, 12/31/2020. We paid $400 for it. It was 4 boxes. And then I'll be able to say, after all that stuff is sold, because I'm tracking it on a separate spreadsheet, I'll be able to say, okay, we paid $400 with shipping for this lot. We sold it for $1,600. Well, then you made $1,200. I'm a numbers guy, so I like to be able to track things and see and make sure everything's profitable. I just don't just want to say, oh, my bank account's good, I'm making enough money, I guess. I want to really know what my gross and net and my different costs are, and just how to constantly keep improving the business. So that's my idea. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Next time we come back, we should have identified some items to buy, and maybe even have them here. So have a good New Year's, everyone, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.